basketball fans, and welcome to Copper Hills basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. It's a Tuesday night, and we got 6A basketball for you as the third-ranked team in 6A, the Davis Darts, come down to Salt Lake County to take on the Copper Hills Grizzlies. A happy Tuesday to you all. Happy Thanksgiving week, as well as we got some Tuesday night basketball for you here on KSL Sports Rewind. My name is Matt Coma. Joining you here tonight is we got the team is being announced on the floor as we speak. Davis being announced at the moment. As mentioned, they come into tonight ranked as the number 3 team in 6A, coming off a 7-3 Region 1 campaign last year that earned them second place in Region 1 last year. This is their season opener for them. Most of the state of Utah starting last week as the Darts will get underway tonight. Their trip in the tournament last year was cut short in the quarterfinals by Harriman. The Darts return a lot of firepower in both Bodie Sparrow, Trayton Bessinger, and Coleman Atwater will be the big names to watch for the Darts tonight. Meanwhile, the Copper Hills Grizzlies, as you see on your screen, coming off a rough season 1 year ago, finishing last season 8-16, but starting on a high note, beating West Jordan back on Thursday, 73-56. They returned 4 of their 5 starters from a season ago, and are looking to make waves here in Region 2 in 2024 and 2025. Starting lineups look like this for the visiting Davis Darts. The starting lineup comes Coleman Atwater, Bodie Sparrow, Croydon Christensen, JT Turley, and Bryker Kauser, rounding out the starting 5 for Davis. For the Copper Hills Grizzlies, it'll be Isaiah Reiser, one of the top point scorers in 6A a season ago. He starts on the front court with Boston Lamborn, Austin Orman, Jacob Curtis, and Wesley Curtis. As you see the students out in full force in jerseys tonight, cheering on the hometown team tonight. Copper Hills will be in the white uniforms. They'll move right to left on your screen in this opening quarter. Davis is in the brown uniforms with the yellow trim. They will move left to right as we get set for Tuesday night basketball here on KSL Sports Rewind. It'll be Curtis against Christensen for the draw, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Darts. So possession will go to the Grizzlies to kick things off here in the home opener for Copper Hills. Again, their win was on the road against West Jordan back on Thursday to open up the season. This is the game number 1 for Davis. Second straight year that Davis has opened up the season against Copper Hills. As that pass inside for Curtis is stolen away, Coleman Atwater brings it up into the front court. Sparrow back to Atwater. Looks to spin, kicks it back out. Davis looks to drive on the zone. Nice pass inside, and 2 points for Croydon Christensen to open things up here in the first quarter. Isaiah Reiser over to far side. Wesley Curtis spots up for 3. That one no good. Rebound to the Darts. Atwater past the timeline, gives it to Sparrow near side. Sparrow, the sophomore, co-region MVP in football with Trayton Bessinger, who we'll see later on in this game as well. And as looking to drive is Turley, kicks it out. Sparrow in the corner for 3. That one blocked by Jacob Curtis. Darts get the ball back though as Turley goes up for 2. Active hands for the Darts there as they were able to get the steal. 4-0 here early for the Darts. Reiser with a mid-range jumper. That one no good, and a foul, or a flop warning called on Copper Hills. That'll be the first warning for Copper Hills. If they get called for a flop again, it will be 2 technical free throws the rest of the way. That's a new rule in UHSAA this season. Each team gets 1 flop warning, and then the next offense will lead to free throws. 6:44 to go here in our opening quarter. 4-0 Davis. Again, the Darts projected to win Region 1 this year. It was Layton that accomplished that task last year. As that one picked up and in good hands in the passing lane by Jacob Curtis. Reiser with the steal, looking up ahead to Orman before tipped out of play by Atwater. It'll stay Copper Hills ball with 6:30 to play. It'll be Austin Orman inbound to Reiser. Reiser, 19.8 points per game last year. Mentioned it's top 5 in 6A last year. As Region 2 kind of was the deepest of the 3 regions in 6A, as Jacob Curtis fires for 3. That one no good. Rebound collected by Bryker Kauser. Sparrow brings it ahead, kicks it out. Turley in the corner, and a traveling violation is called. So the Darts turn it over. It'll be back to Copper Hills with 6:08 to go. Reiser across the timeline. Atwater on him. Lamborn instead of screen. Again, kick it out. Curtis with some space, and he travels. So back-to-back traveling violations for either side. And it'll be a side out here for Davis. Darts in their opening game of the season. They'll be back in action on Tuesday against Pleasant Grove for game number 2. Atwater on the far side gives it up top to Sparrow. Sparrow looks to drive, kicks it out. Kauser thought about a shot. Instead gives it back to Sparrow, looks to drive baseline. Good defense by Copper Hills as Curtis tips that one out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock, 5:32 to go in our first quarter. Atwater in the paint. Fadeaway jumper's good. .60 run to start the game here for the Darts. As we'll get a foul up top. It'll be on Atwater. That'll be the first foul committed by either team tonight. Curtis will inbound. Austin Orman now in control for Copper Hills, still looking for their first points tonight. Davis in the man-to-man defense is Wesley Curtis. Good ball movement now as Orman open in the lane and gets it to go. Austin Orman with the first points tonight for Copper Hills. 3 minutes gone in our first quarter. Pass far side, Sparrow spots up for 3. That one rims in and out. Loose here on the near side, picked up by Christensen. Looks to take it himself, stops in the paint, kicks it back out. Turley now baseline, double coverage, good defense. And this is taken away by the Grizzlies. Reiser on the far side. Shifts it back out. Curtis back up top, Reiser. Gets a screen from Jacob Curtis. Now looks to drive. Spin move at the elbow. That one no good. Rebound, Kauser. Gets it right back. Now Sparrow far side. Atwater. Stops at the elbow. Kicks it back in. Looking down slow for Christensen. That one good pursuit by Jacob Curtis. Grizzlies running the other way. It's Orman for 2. That was Lamborn for 2. As the Grizzlies answer with 4 straight points. 6-4 here to reach the halfway point of the first quarter. Kauser up top to Atwater. Spots up for a 3. That one's pure. First 3 of the night goes to Coleman Atwater. 5 points for him in the opening frame. As Reiser draws a foul. That'll be on Atwater. That should be his second. So Atwater leading scoring and also with 2 fouls here as we get our first substitutions of the night. Daxton Nelson and Asante Gonway come in for Copper Hills. As the Curtis brothers will take a rest. 3:23 to go in the opening quarter. 9-4 is their score. Nelson, near side Gonway with some time. Drives to the free throw line before kicking it out to Reiser. Reiser cut off by Turley. Now Orman in the corner. 15 to go on the shot clock. Orman back up top. Nelson will try a deep 3, and that one's good. That's It's a Ken Garf downtown three for Daxton Nelson. And it's back to a 2-point game. Up top, Christensen. Now Atwater gets the screen from Christensen, give and go. And the corner three is good. That's JT Turley. He's got 5 points now tonight. Back the other way is Conway. Is fouled, and he'll go to the line. That'll be the third foul on Davis. Fouls on Christensen. And we'll see Conway at the line. Had his first career game as a varsity member of the Copper Hills basketball squad last Thursday against West Jordan. Had 3 points. First free throw's no good. Bodie Sparrow checks out, and will be number 3, Bennett Wright, for the first time tonight. Copper Hills a season ago, 73.3% from the line. As the second free throw's up and no good. The Darts still hold on to a 5-point lead. 2:20 to play in quarter number 1. Atwater calls out the play up top. Wright gives it back to Atwater. Now back in the corner for Wright. Turley looks to drive. Nice fast pass inside. That one no good for Christensen. And Christensen's foul down low. Nice pass inside. That's going to be on Nelson. That'll be his first. First team foul for Copper Hills is Boston Lamborn to check out. Logan Batt checks in. Or excuse me, Austin Jacobson, number 12. For Copper Hills checks in. Cowser looking to inbound. Finds Atwater in the corner. That one's short. Rebound collected by Junior Malala, who's now in for Davis. Almost turned over. Wright keeps it in play. Still 30 seconds to go on the new shot clock as Atwater drives inside, gets the hoop and the harm. As Coleman Atwater drives to the cup. That foul's on Jacobson. That'll be his first, second on Copper Hills. And Coleman Atwater now to the line. Atwater, 6A honorable mention, All-State the last 2 seasons for the Darts. His first free throw's up and good. So 8 points in the first quarter for for Coleman Atwater. As the Darts now with their largest lead of the night at 8. Final 95 seconds. The first quarter as Reiser looks to drive, splits the lane and throws up a shot and he's fouled. That's going to be on Bodie Sparrow. That'll be his first. That'll be the 4th on the Darts. So Copper Hills now in the bonus for the final 90 seconds of the quarter. Isaiah Reiser now to the line. First free throw's up and good. That'll be the first points tonight for Reiser. Orman checks out. Jacob Curtis back in for Copper Hills. Second free throw's up and rattles out. So the Grizzlies start 1 for 4 from the line tonight. Davis is 1 for 1. Turley playing the point. Looks to drive. Inside on Nelson. Nice scoop. And he gives us up for 2. And a turnover on the inbound. Sparrow can't get it to go. Rebound to Reiser. Sparrow gets it back once more. Up top, Cowser. Spins in the lane. Gives it back out. Wright looks to drive. That one's swatted away by Curtis. But a foul is called. That'll be the first on Jacob Curtis. And that'll send Bennett Wright to the line. Bennett Wright, the 6'1" senior First free throw's up and no good. Played in 6 games for the Darts last season, as the second free throw is up and good. Wesley Curtis checks back in for the Grizzlies, as the lead expands to double digits here for the Darts, 18-8 as we approach the final minute of the first quarter. Opening quarter of the season for Davis. That one tips. Reiser collects on the baseline, kicks it back out, right to the hands of Harrison for 3. That one no good. Rebound Kauser and a foul committed by Conway. That'll be the 4th on Copper Hills, as Atwater is getting ready to check back in. He'll check in for Moala for the final 36 seconds. Darts with a 10-point lead. Turley battling with Reiser, gives it to Atwater. Atwater looks to drive on Conway. That one in the double team. That one's blocked by Jacob Curtis. Not out of bounds. It'll stay with the Darts with 21 seconds to go. Boston Lamborn checks back in as Conway will take a seat. About a 1.5 second difference between the shot and game clock here for the Darts. Right up top. Gives it to Turley, who drives and kicks. And a double dribble by Sparrow will turn the ball back over to Copper Hills with 14 seconds left. So the Grizzlies will get the final shot here. Moala looking to check back in for the Darts. See who checks out here for Davis. It'll be Atwater, looks like. So Copper Hills trying to get something before the end of the quarter here. Final 10 seconds. Harrison up top, Reiser. Clock down to 3, 2. Double coverage for Reiser, has to just throw it away. And the horn will sound to end the first quarter, as Davis controls the first 8 minutes tonight. They got a 10-point lead heading in the second quarter. We'll be back in just a minute here on KSL Sports Rewind.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound. Lettuce. Oh, you think that sound is lettuce? I wish it was. David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda. Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound. Lettuce. Oh, you think that sound is lettuce? I wish it was. David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda. Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Welcome back. Getting ready to start quarter number 2 here between Davis and Copper Hills. The Darts with a 10-point lead. 18-8 here on KSL Sports Rewind. Matt Coma joining you here. Glad you guys can spend your Tuesday night with us. Games going on before the Thanksgiving holiday on Thursday. Hope everybody has a great Turkey Day on Thursday. Both these teams will be off for the holiday after tonight. Copper Hills will be at Layton on Tuesday. Well, Davis will host Pleasant Grove next Tuesday night. Just waiting to reset the clock here. It'll be Copper Hills' ball to start the quarter. Coleman Atwater leading all scorers with 8 points in that first quarter. JT Turley with 5. Daxton Nelson, the leading scorer for Copper Hills, with 3. as we get back underway here in quarter number 2. Austin Orman far side. Gives it up top. Boston Lamborn. Back to Reiser. Now pass inside. Orman. Met there by Moala. Now Wesley Curtis looks to go to his brother Jacob, and that one off target. It'll be out of bounds and possession back to the Darts. JT Turley will get it across the half-court line. Round the horn, it goes over to Atwater. Down low, Moala. Nice pass. Wide open is Sparrow near side. That one off the mark, and a foul. It's going to be called on Davis. It'll be on Moala. That'll be his first. As we get a substitution, it'll be Trayden Bessinger, wearing number 24 tonight. Normally wears number 0. The standout quarterback for the Davis High football team. Also co-region MVP in the football season along with Sparrow. Both the quarterback and wide receiver out there for Davis right now. As Orman spots up for a 3. That one no good. Moala can't get the board. It's Lamborn who kicks it. A Reiser open for 3. That one no good. Rebound comes down to the Darts. Messenger at Atwater. Open on the far side for 3. That one connects. Coleman Atwater now up to 11 points tonight as we get a foul down low. That'll be on Bessinger. Nelson going to check in for Wesley Curtis. As the Darts with a 13-point lead now. Here in their first game of the season as Curtis looks to drive and travels. Trying to navigate the baseline there. It'll be a turnover on the Grizzlies. Davis takes over. Minute and a half gone in our second quarter. Moala up top. Gives it back to Atwater. Spots up for a deep 3. That one's short. Rebound collected by Nelson. And now Reiser pushes it ahead. Reiser only 1 point so far tonight. Kicks it out to Jacob Curtis. Thought about the shot. Now looks to drive on Bessinger. Gets into the paint. And another traveling call on Curtis. Back-to-back possessions with traveling violations for Curtis as it comes back to the Darts. Atwater. 6 minutes to go now in quarter number 2. Moala up top to Sparrow near side. Now Atwater thought about it, gives it back to Moala. Quick pass to Sparrow who looks to drive. That one off the glass, but he's fouled. That foul will be on Austin Orman, his first, and that'll send Sparrow to the line. Bodie Sparrow, we mentioned how prolific he is at the football position as he makes the first free throw. Played in 8 games as a freshman last year for the Darts. Now a part of the starting 5 here for Davis in 2024. So he gets both free throws to go. For Sparrow's first 2 points of the night, it's a 15-point lead here for Davis. Reiser gives it off to Curtis. Now Reiser in the corner. Sparrow's on him. Battle of number 2s here on the near side. Now Reiser kicks it out. Nelson in the corner for 3. That one hits the back iron and it falls to the Darts. Bennett Wright over to Bessinger, and that one off the glass for 2 more, and a timeout called by the Grizzlies. It'll be a Jiffy Lube timeout. We'll take it as well with 5:13 to go in the second quarter. It's all Davis here on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back. 5:13 to play here in quarter number 2 between Davis and Copper Hills. The Darts now with a 17-point lead as they have dominated this second quarter, a 7-0 run to start it. And Copper Hills just trying to get anything going offensively. They have yet to score here in this second quarter. Out of the timeout, it's Copper Hills' ball. As you see, Daxton Nelson will inbound this one for Copper Hills and get us back underway. Dart staying in a man-to-man defense. Riser up top, looks to drive, kicks it back out. Nelson quickly over to Orman near side. Orman off a screen. Resets, Conway. Double team comes quickly, trying to get it over to Lamborn. That one's stolen away. Now the Darts with numbers. Inside Mawala, can't control it, and it comes back to Copper Hills. Riser up ahead. He'll take the easy two. 3 points tonight now for Isaiah Riser. That is first field goal of the night. Had 10 points in the season opener last week. Atwater to Mawala, around the horn it goes, right inside Sparrow, gets the hoop of the harm. Bodie Sparrow now with his first bucket from the field. And foul will be on Conway, that'll be his second, he'll have to check out. Mawala also checks out for Davis. We'll see Bodie Sparrow back in the line, he's 2 for 2 tonight. Looking for his 5th point and can't get it to go. Rebound collected by the Grizzlies, excuse me. Riser kicks it out and a traveling violation again on Copper Hills. I believe that's the 4th one for Copper Hills tonight, as all 5 of the Darts were on this side of the court and had Curtis wide open under the basket. At the halfway point of the second quarter, 4 minutes to go. Davis up 17 here. Up top, Turley. Spins in the lane, lost the handle on it. Riser now the other way. That one's stolen away by Wright. Wright, full court pass. Sparrow has time, settles, fires that one short. Good hustle from Wright to get the offensive board. Now he'll spot up for a corner 3 and connect. First bucket of the night for Bennett Wright. And it's a 20-point lead now for the Darts. Riser fouled in the lane. That'll be on Atwater. That'll be 3rd on Atwater tonight. Coleman Atwater, the leading scorer returning for the Darts this season from last year, now with 3 fouls. Messenger checks out. Christensen will be back in for Davis here. That was the 3rd team foul on Davis this quarter, so 1 more and Copper Hills will be in the bonus. It's a inbound near side Nelson. Lamborn over to Riser. Double team coming. Around the horn it goes now, Wesley Curtis. Curtis had to pick up the dribble and has got nowhere to go with it. Now gives it off to Orman. Riser looks to drive, kicks it out, and we get a foul called. That'll be the 4th on Davis. And it'll be on Sparrow. That is going to be his 2nd tonight. As checking in will be Krauser. Atwater will check out with the 3 fouls in this one. So Copper Hills in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. As they check it in, nice footwork over there by Boston Lamborn. Now Orman. Near side Riser with a little space, drives baseline, floater shot no good. Rebound Turley, ahead Sparrow. Nice move inside, that one no good. Rebound unsuccessful as well, and now Riser the other way. Riser for 2, takes the contact, and he'll go to the line. That'll be on Bennett Wright. It'll be his first foul. And I'll give 2 free throws to Isaiah Reiser, 1 for 2 tonight. Reiser with 3 points so far. 2:39 to go to halftime as the first free throw's up and good. Messenger checks back in. Austin Norman checks out as well. Bodie Sparrow checks out for the Darts. As the second free throw's up and good. 5 points now for the leading scorer for Copper Hills from last season. As almost stolen away by Curtis near his side. Kauser able to hold on to it. Now Christensen up top. Plays catch with Kauser. Now right on the far side. 18 on the shot clock. Turley looks to drive. Pass, nice find for Christensen. Now Wright stops at the free throw line, kicks it down low. Christensen backs up in the post, looks to go inside, and a jump ball is called. Good defense from the Curtises. Both Jacob and Wesley down there. Possession arrow stays with Davis. So it'll stay with the Darts with 2:09 to go. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock, though. Shot clock down to 3, 2, 1. And they did not get it off in time. They got the bank shot, but it was after the horn. It's a shot clock violation on Davis. The clock was running for a couple seconds there, so we'll have to add a little bit more time back on. Clock's at 1:53. It should be about, around 1:56 now. A couple seconds went off on the shot clock violation. And the Grizzlies get the ball back, trying to build some momentum here. They only have 4 points in the second quarter. Reiser, near side, Wesley Curtis tried to go inside and ended up finding Lamborn. Now Reiser with time. He'll shoot for 3. That one's short. Wesley Curtis with a rebound, finds Jacob, loose down low. And what do we get here? We got 20 dark, they say, and that'll be Riker Kauser with the foul. And that'll put the Grizzlies at the free throw line. That's Kauser's first foul. First free throw's up and good for Jacob Curtis. That'll be his first point tonight. Nelson checks out. Orman checks back in for Copper Hills. 1:34 to play till halftime. Second free throw for Curtis is up and no good. Rebound collected by Bessinger. Quickly up ahead comes Davis. Wright drives baseline. Around the horn it comes. Turley back to right near side. Down low Christensen. Backs up Curtis. Throws it up and is fouled. That'll be on Wesley Curtis, his first. And we'll see Croydon Christensen at the line for the first time tonight, the 6'6" senior. Played in just one game for the Darts last season, so making his full-time debut here for the Darts this season as he gets the first free throw to go. Had 2 points in that opening quarter. As both free throws go for Christensen, it's back to a 19-point lead. Reiser now for 3. That one rattles out. Rebound collected by Wright. Again, the Darts push the pace. Turley with a deep 3. That one too strong. Rebound still being fought for. Reiser comes up with it. Now Reiser behind the back. Gives it up. Inside the lane is Curtis. .45 seconds left in the second quarter. Passenger to Kauser. Up top, Christensen. Now Kauser thought about the shot. Now Bessinger gives it up top right. 15 on the shot clock. Pass down low. Finds Christensen. Now Wright. That's Turley. Kicks it out. Kauser catch and shoot three. That one connects. Riker Kauser first points tonight as Reiser quickly ahead Orman. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. That shot, unfriendly bounce, and that will do it for the first half as the Darts flex their muscle as one of the top teams in 6A. They have a 20-point lead heading into the halftime break. We'll take the timeout as well and bring you second half action here from Copper Hills. After 2 quarters of play, it's the Davis Darts 35 and the Copper Hills Grizzlies 15. You're watching Copper Hills basketball here on KSL Sports Rewind. And welcome back, everybody. As we get ready to start our second half between Davis and Copper Hills, the Darts with a 35-15 lead after 2 quarters of play. Matt Como with you here on KSL Sports Rewind. Taking a look at some of the first half stats. I mentioned Coleman Atwater led all scorers with 11 points in the first half. JT Turley with 7 points. The top 2 scorers for the Davis Darts in that first half. On the Grizzlies side, you had Isaiah Reiser was the leading scorer with 5 points. Jacob Curtis with 3 and Daxton Nelson with 3, as the scoring just hasn't really been there for for Copper Hill so far tonight. They shot just 5 of 16 in that first half. Davis just shy of 500, 12 of 25 from the field, 5 of 12 from 3 in that first half. 1 of 9 for 3 was Copper Hills in that first half. Copper Hills 50% from the free throw line, 4 for 8. Davis 6 of 8 for 75% from the free throw line as we're back underway. For quarter number 3, Copper Hills in the white uniforms moving left to right this time as we get a foul called on Sparrow. That's going to be Sparrow's third. The only player with 3 fouls in that first half was Atwater. Now Sparrow joins him in the 3-foul club. No one on Copper Hills with more than 2 fouls so far tonight. As Jacob Curtis kicks it out. Orman will try a deep 3. That one, again, no good. 1 for 10 now. Copper Hills from beyond the arc as quickly goes the other way is JT Turley for the first 2 points for Davis. Back the other way. Jacob Curtis with 2 points. Now with 4 is the other way. We got another foul called as Atwater hits the deck. This one will be on Jacob Curtis. That'll be his second. Now send Coleman Atwater to the line. Atwater looking for the free throw. That one's good. Atwater now with 12 points so far here tonight. Free throw number 2 is up and good as well. Coleman Atwater now 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. As Reiser with a mid-range jumper swatted away by Turley. Now the Darts move the other way. Hand off to Atwater. Steps back and hands it off. Now gets it back from Turley. Jumper from the free throw line, no good. Rebound, Lamborn tied up with Turley. And it's going to be I believe it's going to be a foul, and it is. It's on Turley. That'll be his first. Second on the Darts early in this third quarter. Talon Harrison will check in. Boston Lamborn will check out for Copper Hills. Reiser in the front court, gives it off to Harrison. Kicks it back up top, Reiser. Turley on him, leaves it off Orman, thought about a shot, hands it off Wesley Curtis. Now Orman, mid-range shot, that one no good, rebound Christensen. Sparrow over Atwater, steps into a deep 3, and he's got another 3 tonight. give him 16 points now as Reiser looks to answer with a three of his own. That one rebounded by Atwater. Atwater with 3 threes tonight now for the Davis Darts. That one is no good. Rebound comes to the Grizzlies. 5:56 and counting here in our third quarter. Orman gives it a Reiser near his side. Back to Orman in the baseline. Jacob Curtis now looks to drive on Kauser. Stops in the paint. Goes around his man and gets it to go. Able to just weave it around the defender. 6 points now for Curtis. Pass inside. Atwater off the alley-oop pass. That one just a little too strong. Now Reiser. Wesley Curtis. Pump fakes. Spins at the elbow. Now Reiser inside. Gets his man to jump. He calmly puts in the 2 points. 7 points now for Reiser. As that one is three is good again for Coleman Atwater. The fourth made three for him tonight. Timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout as well. As Davis continues to pour it on here in the third quarter. They lead by 24 here on KSL Sports Rewind.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
4:59 to play in our third quarter. It's the Coleman Atwater show so far here tonight. 19 points for the junior guard as he has opened this thing up in this third quarter. It's a 24-point lead for the Darts as they look for a win in their season opener tonight. Again, coming into the season as the third-ranked team in 6A, projected to win Region 1 by Deseret News as well, after finishing second in the region behind the top-ranked Layton Lancers last year. As the Darts go to a zone defense now, as Reiser pass to Orman. That one last touched by Orman as Christensen got in there. And it's a turnover on Copper Hills. It'll be back to Davis. Turley gets past the timeline. Sparrow to Atwater. Atwater with the hot hand gives it off to Sparrow as Copper Hills now in his zone. Christensen off the pass. Adds to the lead for Davis. As Reiser quickly answers on the other side. 9 points now for him, and again they go the other way. Sparrow with the and one opportunity. As Sparrow quickly answers for the Darts. End-to-end action on both sides here. As the free throw's up and good. Seven points now for Sparrow tonight as now Lamborn will try a three. That one's no good. The three-point woes continue. Atwater, fifth three of the night. That one no good. Rebound collected by Christensen, though. That's another offensive board by Sparrow. And he gets it up and a foul. How about the effort from the sophomore? Back-to-back offensive boards, and he'll go to the line to chance for a three-point play. This will give him double digits if he can make the three throw here, sitting at 9 points. Make it 10 for Vody Sparrow tonight. That ties a career high for him. Had 10 in a game last season as a freshman. Reiser with a little bit of time. Tries to drive. Now kicks it off Lamborn. Back out, Reiser catch and shoot three. That one no good. Punched out by Lamborn, collected by Curtis. Now Lamborn in the corner will try another three, and it's just not falling for Copper Hills tonight. Cowser up to Atwater. Atwater tries to drive baseline. Good defense. Both teams playing zone defenses right now. So we come up on 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pass in the corner. Turley looks to drive, but he stepped on the line. And it'll be a turnover on Davis. Lopsided lead here for Davis. Here's Reiser into the front court. Now Lamborn open for a three. That one connects. That's a Ken Garf downtown three. Just the second one tonight for Copper Hills. As Lamborn's now got 5 points tonight. Turley looks to drive. Nice feed. And a timeout called by the Darts. We'll take the timeout as well with 2:36 to play here in the third quarter. Davis up big. 2:36 to go in our third quarter tonight. Davis up with a big lead here in game number one tonight. Battle these 6A teams. Region 1 versus Region 2. Mentioned Copper Hills will play another Region 1 team. They'll play Layton in their next game. That'll be next Tuesday as both teams take the Thanksgiving break off. Reiser to a wide open Nelson for a three. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Lamborn, runs to the corner for a three of his own, and that takes 2 trips around the cup and finally makes its way through. Quickly other way, Sparrow again. Another and one opportunity. As he has been able to push the pace after every Copper Hills basketball or basket seems like. We got 12 points, excuse me. Looking for 13. That one's short. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Reiser looks to push it ahead. Nice circus shot, and he's got a chance at a three-point play. Isaiah Reiser goes coast to coast. That puts him in double figures tonight at 11 points. There's no quit in the Grizzlies tonight. Free throws up and good, so the three-point play for Isaiah Reiser. That's his 4th made free throw tonight as well for the junior. Atwater controls, gives it to Mawala up top. Now Sparrow, and an offensive foul called on Turley. As Reiser will check out here for Copper Hills. Orman back in for the Grizzlies. That's the 4th team foul for Davis. Both teams now in the bonus. So we come up on a minute 40 left in our third quarter. Orman controls on the far side, looks to drive inside on the Davis defense and throws it away. It'll be out of bounds to Davis. Curtis checks in as Austin Jacobson checks out. Minute 30 to go. Right to Atwater. Quickly Turley comes around the horn. Moala had it for a moment. Now kicks out Turley for three. That one's good. JT Turley with 3 more points. Give him 10 tonight now. He's the 3rd dart in double figures now tonight. Nice spin inside by Jacob Curtis, and he gets 2 points. Curtis now up to 9 points tonight as well. He's close to double digits. Reiser, the only one in that category for Copper Hills tonight. As Bessinger passes it down low, but he's fouled. It'll be on Wesley Curtis. That'll put Bessinger at the line. That's the second foul on Curtis. And then 2 free throws for Trayden Bessinger, 2 points so far tonight. As he gets the first one to go. Reiser back in for the Copper Hills Grizzlies. Nelson checks out. Second free throw upcoming here for Bessinger, and that one's short. Malala gets the board right to Atwater. And the referees want to talk about it. I don't think it touched the rim. And so it'll stay with Copper Hills. That's what they rule. So they'll call the lane violation on Davis. With 37.7 left in the quarter. About a 2-second difference between the shot and game clock here for Copper Hills. So they can hold for pretty much the last shot of the quarter if they so choose. Double team coming on Reiser. Good passing from the Grizzlies. Leads to a Curtis 3 that's no good. Now the Darts the other way. 15 seconds left in the third. The Darts will most likely hold for the final shot. Atwater. Wide open in the lane. Easy 2. Shot at the horns, no good. And the Darts extend the lead in the third quarter as they have dominated from the start here tonight. We got 8 minutes left here at Copper Hills High. We'll bring it to you next. Fourth quarter upcoming here on KSL Sports Rewind. We'll be right back.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound. Lettuce. Oh, you think that sound is lettuce? I wish it was. David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda.
Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
Welcome back to Copper Hills High. Getting ready to start quarter number 4 here between Davis and Copper Hills. A offensive barrage from both teams in that third quarter as Davis puts 28 on the board in the third frame. Most of them to Coleman Atwater and Bodie Sparrow. Both those players in double figures tonight. Coleman Atwater with 19 points. Bodie Sparrow has 13 points. As the Darts will start with the ball, up by a considerable margin in this one tonight. Copper Hills put 19 points up on the board. They eclipsed their first half total in that third quarter as Atwater spins in the lane for another 2 points. Give Atwater now 21 tonight. Nice pass inside and lost the handle on it was Micah Budge. He's in there now as Atwater almost 2 more points, gets his own board. Can't get that one to go, but Sparrow cleans it up. Sparrow now with 15 points. .23 points for Sparrow tonight, or for Atwater, as that pass inside to Lamborn gives him 7 now tonight. 1 minute gone here in the fourth quarter. That's Bennett Wright, who stops at the free throw line. He's fouled by Jacob Curtis. That'll be That'll be the third on Curtis as Logan Batt checks in for Copper Hills. Sparrow will inbound here for Davis. Now right in the corner. Pass down low, Moala trying to handle it. Nice pass over the far side for a Sparrow three. That one no good. And it's out of bounds off Davis. No, foul, excuse me, called on Wright. Be the first foul on Davis in the fourth quarter, excuse me. The Copper Hills basketball with 6:39 to play. Jacob Curtis looks to drive on Bessinger, gets the foul and the bucket. As Curtis now into double figures tonight, 11 points. That'll be the second foul on Bessinger. Jacob Curtis, one made free throw tonight. Looking for his second, he's got it. 12 points tonight for Jacob Curtis. It's Moala wide open is right here on the near side, and he gets three more for the Darts. That'll be 7 points now for Bennett Wright tonight. Now Lamborn looking to answer. That one no good. Ball's loose. Last touch by the Darts. And it'll be Copper Hills basketball. New shot clock after the missed shot. With 6:12 to go in the game tonight. Riser to Lamborn. Now Jacob Curtis. Curtis hesitates, throws one up. That one no good. Rebound Moala. Pushes up ahead Atwater. In the lane, and an offensive foul called on Atwater. Good job there from Lamborn to draw the charge. That'll be the fourth on Atwater tonight. It'll be the third on Davis in the fourth quarter. Moala checks out for Kauser. Copper Hills back in possession with 5:57 and counting here in the fourth quarter. That one tipped out of bounds by Davis. It'll stay with Copper Hills. Mentioned both these teams will be off the rest of the week. Thanksgiving holiday on Thursday. Both teams back in action next Tuesday night. As Orman drives inside, that's another foul called. That'll be on Wright. That'll be his third, and Austin Orman will head to the line. The junior guard. First time to the free throw line for him tonight. First attempt's up and good. Talon Harrison back in for Copper Hills off of the substitution. Second free throw's good as well for Austin Orman. 4 points now tonight. As the Darts get it across the timeline, Kauser leaves it for Wright. Up top, Bessinger. Pass inside for Kauser. Five points down tonight for Bryker Kauser. As Riser with a circus shot, he'll go back to the line. That one's on Sparrow. That'll be his fourth foul. So Isaiah Riser, 12 points for him tonight. Taking his third trip to the line. His fifth made free throw now. as that was the 5th foul on Davis this quarter. So Copper Hill's in the bonus the rest of the way. As Reiser gets both free throws to go. 14 points now for the junior. Right drives baseline, kicks it out Bessinger around the horn. Now Sparrow inside and throws it down with a foul. My goodness. The sophomore elevating to the cup and throwing it down. "15 points for Sparrow, has a chance for 16 here. Make it 16 is an exclamation point for this Davis offense tonight. Curtis the other way, and an offensive foul. That'll be the 4th on Curtis. That might be the 5th on Curtis, I believe. Yep, that'll be the 5th on Curtis, so they'll have to check out the junior. As Jacob Curtis ends with 12 points tonight. Second leading scorer for Copper Hills in this one tonight. Asane Gondwe comes back in. 4:43 to go. Atwater, Bessinger now right. Pump fake 3, open 3. As the barrage keeps coming. 9 points now for Wright. As Scratch, I make it 10 points now for Wright. As we get a turnover. Back to the darts it goes. Austin Jacobson will check in. That'll most likely be the night for Lamborn. As both teams play out the final minutes here. We're at the halfway point of the 4th quarter. Pass ahead, Bessinger, one-handed grab in the lane. Kicks it back out, Sparrow. Sparrow over to Kauser, and he's fouled by Jacobson. And he'll head to the line. Oh, excuse me, he won't. That's only the 3rd foul on Copper Hill, so it'll be a side out here. 2nd foul on Jacobson tonight. Copper Hill still with 1 more foul to give here tonight. Up top, Bessinger leaves it for Atwater. Atwater off the screen. Crossover move, spin in the lane, and unfriendly roll. That one collected and kept in, but the Darts able to steal it away. Sparrow over to right near side. New shot clock here for the Darts. Now under 3 minutes to go. Kauser drives, and Reiser will pick up a foul. That'll be the last one to give for Copper Hills, so both teams now in the bonus. Yes. I have a substitution here. Oh, maybe they had one foul missing off of the board, so that was the 5th foul on Copper Hill, so it'll put Kauser at the line. I was wondering what the confusion was. So, Bryker Kauser, the senior guard, first trip to the line, first free throw is good. As Nelson will check in for Reiser. And the rest of the bench coming in for Copper Hills. Herrera will check in. Atwater will check out as well. His night should be done. 23 points for Coleman Atwater. One off his career high. The second free throw's up and good. As the Darts have reached the 80-point plateau. Conway up top, looks to drive inside. That shot, no good, gets his own board. And we get a foul call. Yep, it's a foul on Davis. It'll be on Dylan Peterson, who's now in for the Darts. That'll send Conway to the line. Looking for his first points tonight. Able to get the first one. Second free throw's up, no good. Rebound collected by the Darts as now the reserves in for the Darts now. Cows are the only starter still left in. Bessinger tries to thread the needle. That one stolen away by Copper Hills, but last touch by the Grizzlies as it'll stay in possession of the Darts. And now Bessinger checks out. It'll be number 23, Gus Van Brocklin will come back in. Will come in now. Number 15, Austin Taylor also in now for Davis. As the reserves getting a little bit of time here with minute 25 to go. Cowser inside, dumps it off. And a little hook shot from Cooper Rigby is good. First points for the sophomore of his varsity career. That one tipped in the lane. It'll stay with Copper Hills. As this is Joe Herrera, the junior guard for Copper Hills, in the lane. Gets the two and the foul. The clock stops with 46 seconds to go. So even more substitutions here for Davis. It'll be Connor Brown and Chase Olson now in. As it'll be Herrera here, looking to complete the three-point play. That one no good. And collected by the Darts. Final minute here of this one as a shot from Van Brocklin is good. The junior forward, his first points as a Dart. That one's swatted away by Van Brocklin. As we're down to the final 10 seconds here, the Darts will kill the rest of the clock. As a resounding win in the season opener here for Davis. Horn sounds as a dominant performance from one of the top-ranked teams in 6A in the Darts with a 39-point win in their first game. As the teams will meet for handshakes. A great performance for Davis tonight. Player of the game, it's got to be Coleman Atwater with 23 points to lead the way for Davis as they led wire to wire here tonight and pick up a win in game number 1 of the 2024 campaign. That's going to do it for us tonight. Up next for both these squads, we mentioned Davis is back at home on Tuesday. They'll take on Pleasant Grove before heading on the road to take on Bingham next Wednesday night. For Copper Hills, they'll be on the road for the next 2 games. Next Tuesday, they'll be at Layton. And then a week from Friday, they will be at Skyline to take on the Eagles. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us for Copper Hills basketball on KSL Sports. Rewind your final score. The Davis Darts 85, the Copper Hills Grizzlies 46. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night. Have a happy Thanksgiving as well. And we'll see you next time for more high school basketball here on KSL Sports Rewind.